Well, I'm back on the Stylish Soul podcast, formerly known as the Blackwood podcast. Instead of going over different topics about gaming and art and whatnot, I wanted to do something different and create a character comparison what if versus matchup between two characters who on the surface seem similar, but they are drastically different and made by completely different artists, myself and one other person, and both from completely different series. So yeah, let's get started with this hypothetical versus matchup between Avenuah and Rogue. Thor Iron versus the Cosmic Swordsman. The first backstory, Thor Avenuah, he's the Thor of Iron and pretty much the second in command when it comes to the guy's side of the Thor team from Bionicle in this fan recreation anime version of the Bionicle series. So if you guys know about that, feel free to leave that in the comments. So yeah, the personality wise, he's very helpful and he seems like an easygoing person, an easygoing character. He helps out when he needs to, and he's very pretty much an inventor. He likes to make stuff. As the title suggests, he can probably make stuff like weapons and whatnot. Motivations pretty much just help the leader, Toa Lalua, defeat the Toa Shadows. And that's pretty much his goal. My character, Rogue, on the other hand, is the main character within the Cosmic Swordsman series of it's an indie video game that's currently in the works, upcoming, and he is an extremely accomplished swordsman, martial artist. He is the younger brother of the owner and head of the dojo, and he comes from a long line of ancient energy beings that are meant to take on the great evil. So it deals with a lot of space, supernatural stuff and divine forces. So his backstory, he's pretty much passionate about life and wants to go out his way to save every single person that he comes across. He's very chill, laid back, but he is extremely creative, coming up with stuff even on the spot during fights. So his goal is to basically save the entire world, and it spans far greater. Like I said, fighting ancient evils and things like that. So, with that out the way, let's get into feats. As far as I know, Toa Lalua is kind of superhuman. From what my friend Danny E has shown me and from what we discussed and talked about, I would say he probably has superhuman abilities, probably superhuman strength and super speed. Though I'm not sure about durability, so and other hacks, but he can create stuff. He can pretty much make stuff. My character Rogue, on the other hand, he has superhuman strength, speed, and durability to great extent. Not gonna give too much away there. And his unpredictable fighting style makes him a very unpredictable opponent to figure out what his next move gonna be. For his weapons, Avenuah is gonna have his sword, whatever sword he uses, and Rogue's gonna have the long sword Vagabond. Skills, already went over skills. So let's go over to powers and abilities. I'm not too sure about Avenuah I'm pretty sure he can make weapons. In Rogue's case, he has pretty much some pretty good abilities. Can't spoil too much, but he does have energy manipulation. And I can't go over whatever abilities he may have because that's tied to the story. Transformations. Avenuah, he's probably gonna have his mass powers, which is probably gonna be the Super Saiyan ability within the Bionicle universe. In Rogue's case, he's gonna become the Cosmic Swordsman, which is the devil trigger of the Cosmic Swordsman game. Potential. Rogue has insane amount of potential as he's gonna be going up against cosmic level beings. Avenuah, the only chance I see him having to keep up with that is using the mass powers and teaming up with other Toa. So I say Rogue is gonna take this one simply because he has so much more going for him. But if we to equalize it in terms of strength, Rogue will probably still win given that his unpredictable fighting style and probably more experience within martial arts and swordsmanship. And to be able to come up with stuff on the fly is gonna be hard for even Leluah to deal with. And there's nothing in the Bionicle universe, especially whatever Toa Avenuah comes up with and builds, is gonna take Rogue off guard. So yeah, that's the versus matchup. And welcome back to the Stylish Soul podcast. If you guys like to see different stuff, feel free to leave the engagement on the video. Be sure to hack and slash the subscribe button and notifications. Pop the notifications to stay up to date on different stuff. And I will be uploading videos and live streams pretty soon. So y'all have a great weekend. Peace, much love. I'll catch you all later.